Hey Dag, do you think that music's getting annoying?
A little bit. You kept it on loop for a little bit.
Would you like me to change the music?
It just looks like a pancake from the front.
He does, doesn't he? What are you saying? Tossing rocks at Pokemon might make them
Isn't
run.
that the evolving music?
Yeah, but they'll be easier to catch. I hiked a lot, but I didn't see any Pokemon I wanted. What are you saying? Using bait will make Pokemon easier to catch. Hold on, there you have it. No! Oh wait, hold on. You're not the corporal.
Oh, it's been a nacho day.
Max. Potion. He's the man whose potion you'd love to touch. But you, what the hell? I didn't mean to press that.
Oh, you can throw rocks at them.
Yeah.
I don't remember that as a thing. Do they flee if you throw rocks at them, or...?
They're supposed to.
Stop throwing rocks at the Pokemon and just run.
There we go.
Don't be mean to it.
Got 7 more steps. Do you think I'll get an encounter in the next 7?
No.
Perfect timing. Did you get a good haul? I got exactly what I needed. Thank you. So we'll now give Corned Beef Keith his teeth back. Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful. Beautiful music. No, I think it's this one. Do you want to do this guy's voice now? The one with the wacky eyebrows.
I don't, because God knows.
Oh, you'll be fine, mate. He's got his teeth in.
Thanks, kid. No one could understand a word that I said. I couldn't work that way. No shit. Let me give you something for your troubles.
That was strength as well.
So you're going to Chris Redfield some boulders.
Yes. Yes, I certainly am.
So,
That's also why I wanted Lapras.
you've missed an object, you daft sod. You have to get to that cave, don't you?
Yeah, with strength. That's one rare candy.
It's actually not that
it's
rare, 'cause
candy.
you actually got a few.
I've got a few. Probably got like 6 or 7, which are going to come in handy later.
I mean, how many is there in the game, usually?
You know what? I don't think I've ever looked it up. Probably like maybe 10,
I'd assume
15.
10. I'd assume there's 10.
Something like that.
Because then you've got, like... Then you've got a good sort of number.
Nice round number, you mean?
But... I don't know, I wouldn't call it a round number, because it's a case of, it's just a case... It's just kind of weird if there was, like, 7 in there, wouldn't there?
You know what? Yeah, I've never looked it up, pal.
Like going, oh yeah, there's 7 rare candy in the whole game, and it's like, that's a bit weird. Like if you went, oh yeah, there's 10 rare candy in the whole game, you'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. That means I've got this many out of it, you know.
I seem to have reached a limitation, Dak.
Oh yeah, is it the storage limitation?
Yep.
What a shame. What a shame indeed.
Off screen, I'm probably going to have to dump a load of TMs.
Or sell those, like, escape ropes and stuff.
Yeah, escape ropes are handy, though.
Yeah, but you could always buy them and keep your own.
Yeah. Can I toss these items, or are they key to the... Do you reckon they're, like, tied to the game as key things?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. Would you like to know something fairly interesting?
Yes.
When used on a Pokemon in Gens 1 and 2, Pokemon above level 100 could level up to, using rare candies, to 255. After which another rare candy would revert it to level 0. Rare candies could not be used on a level 0 Pokemon.
Wow. I think we should definitely do that afterwards. Oh, yes, mate.
So there's 13. Apparently. Because there's Route 17. Yeah, there's Route 17, Mount Moon, Cerulean City, SS Anne, Power Plant, Rocket Hideout, Sylph Co, Pokemon Tower, Fuchsia City, Pokemon Mansion, there's 2 of them there, Victory Road, and Cerulean Cave. And then there's I think it's Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Yeah, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, there's loads more, because you get that. And Gold, Silver, and Crystal. There's, like, repeatable methods of getting them.
Oh, yeah, like the lottery and what have you, I think, if memory serves.
Yes. I don't know.
Oh, sod it.
I don't remember spamming any of these. I never really liked repeating just to grind levels. It like to get like rare candy and stuff, because I just didn't see the point. Like, I'd rather just do the game legit and see how much of a struggle it was.
Yeah.
Like Sword and Shield, you could do a load of different ways, couldn't you?
Yeah, with the EXP candies, like, you know, do a few raids and then it just makes it super easy for you.
Yeah, so I did those as minimal as possible, just because I wanted to make the game really hard on myself, instead of going, I just want to just cheese it and make the game super easy. It's like, no, I want to make the game super difficult so I actually enjoy it.
Cheese it! So it feels like an accomplishment finishing it.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make the game as hard as possible so that you get the most fun out of it. Because it's a case of, if you make a game super easy, nobody's going to get entertained by that. Everyone's just going to be like, yeah, I did it. And then it's like, yeah, but what have you really gained out of that? Nothing.
A victory.
And let's be honest, if it's super hard,
Heck.
wait, you'll have a heart attack. What?
Exactly. What the hell?
But yeah,
Oh god, where's he keeping his Pokeballs?
I don't know. Don't want to know. But yeah, it's a case of like, if you also don't level them up as much, but you just kind of like do all the trainers, do very little Pokemon, do all the gyms, and basically get to the end, it takes a lot less time because you don't have to go, and I have to do this for like 4 hours just to be able to finish like the game easier. And it's like a case of, so you've got less time spent trying to finish the game, and you enjoy it more because it's more of a struggle. That's why people like Dark Souls, because it's a case of the game is kind of up to you how difficult it is, but all the enemies are roughly about the same until you unless you get like massively overpowered and become basically a powerhouse, and then you can just kill things in one shot. But at that point, it's kind of redundant anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of the game.
Exactly.
Well, with any game, really, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's why I enjoy really being really lazy and be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to see what happens.
Oh, recover makes a nice noise.
Right, you don't remember these, Rich? Or were you too busy in your youth using bug types? Being like, that's a bit weird looking.
I don't recall using any bugs in my youth.
Really?
I feel like I may well have
A woman.
Well, man, I feel like a woman. I feel like I used Butterfree to get round Brock's gym when I chose Charmander. That's one of those things that's always stuck with me. Confusion Butterfree.
Fair enough. Confusion as in
between
you...
episodes at some point, I'm absolutely just like tossing a load of these TMs that are useless to me.
So is that Confusion Butterfree as in you had a Butterfree with confusion, or you were confused the fact that you just used Butterfree and you were just like, why did I do this to myself?
Well, a little of both, really. Hi, look at the sea to forget. Oh, okay.
That's called drowning.
Swimmer wants to fight. It's still super jarring that they don't have like actual names. It's just a trainer class, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was introduced later on in like Silver and stuff, and they give them names.
Yeah, I think it was as well, because one of the big points in like Gold and Silver were like the phone, weren't it?
Yeah.
And they all had different names and.
Yeah, and you know what they also had in Silver and Gold. Even though I prefer Silver over Gold, because let's face it, you always have one that you prefer out of the selection of a series.
Oh yeah, I'm Silver as well.
Like mine goes Blue, Silver, Fire Red, what is it? What's the other one?
Ruby?
Yeah, Ruby as well, but I didn't play Diamond and Pearl. Is it Diamond and Pearl? Oh, yeah, Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, the Gen 4 ones, yeah.
I didn't play Platinum. I didn't play Heart Gold or Soul Silver, sadly, because it's a case of I didn't have the console to play them on at the time.
Fair enough, man. If you wanting to go back to them, I would highly recommend.
Well, I have the console now, so I can. It's just a case of time.
They're the games that got me back into Pokemon.
Yeah. I didn't play Black and White. Wasn't there two versions?
Black and White 2 are really good.
I don't know why they brought out two versions. It didn't make any sense to me.
Don't put me to sleep.
Like, I was just like, this doesn't make any sense. Why does there two versions of it?
I guess the story was too big for one game. I think I had quite a similar Pokemon journey to you, really. Blue, Silver, Leaf Green, Ruby. And then I missed out on the Sinnoh games. Because after Ruby, I was like, I don't want to have to buy a DS.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't play Sun and Moon or anything like that. I did play Let's Go, and I did play Shield. I am not a fan of Eevee anymore because of
Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah. Honestly, the amount of Eevee just shouting at me, honestly, just annoys me to the point where I was like, I don't like you, Eevee. I will never like you. I honestly, I love Eevee as a Pokemon, and I love its evolutions. But that game made me detest Eevee from that game. Like, the voice acting was fantastic. It's just a case of it was used too much.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh God, stop putting me to sleep.
But we like sleep. Nappings are great.
Napping is good, but not in this context.
I mean, it's better than looking at his poo swale.
After I got Soul Silver, yeah, I just basically got back into Pokemon again.
Yeah, I think
Soul Silver, Black. No, I went White, and then White 2, then Why?
The question that everybody asks themselves. But aren't they just remaking them all though? So it's a case of I'm going to experience them anyway, but I won't have the same nostalgia effect of everyone.
It makes me wonder where they're going to go next, because obviously the next two games they've got remakes of remakes or spin-offs, if you will. Gen 4 games.
Honestly, I don't know. I think Nintendo, as a company, are generally starting to run out of ideas.
Yeah, I can sort of see what they're doing though, because obviously, as you said earlier, they're just trying to remake it for
younger generation,
audience. Because how long is it since the DS come out? People aren't going to have them.
It's going to be like 10 years, I think, roughly.
10, maybe longer.
Yeah, they stopped making it as soon as the Switch came out.
What, the 3DS or the DS?
The 3DS. They stopped making the DS when the 3DS came out. They stopped making the 3DS because everybody basically.
God Almighty!
Yeah.
Look at its lips.
Well, it's got all the better to suck things with, I guess.
What?
Because fish suck rocks, don't they? Have you not owned a goldfish before? Yeah, have you not owned a goldfish before?
Yes.
They basically put, the pebbles and stuff that you put in the fish tank. Every so often they'll pick them up and swirl them around and spit them out.
Oh, I've never noticed
that. Basically lick off all the stuff off them. I mean, they don't have.
I can't say I'd ever noticed that.
Yeah, that's why if you have a Plecostomus, which is like everyone.
A what?
Plecostomus. It's like everyone nicknames it a plec. It's basically a fish that just sits on the side of your tank and just licks the tank a bit, and it just sits there. And it's actually very nice to look at. They're very nice looking, cute fish. And I won't call a fish cute very often, but they're kind of just there, and they're kind of just chilling, and it's quite nice. So yeah, I will send you a photo of what it looks like.
Yeah, please do. I'll put it up on the screen around about here.
It's called a suckermouth catfish, basically.
What did you just call me?
Basically.
Well, it might be basic, but that's beside the point.
So I'll send you. I'll actually send you two, just to make sure that you get to see A, its mouth, and B, its body.
Okie doke.
Because it just makes sense then. Then you can make an educated oh, that's what it looks like.
You go, valid point.
I mean,
Good lad.
they don't look very cute, but they're very cute as in like they're very chill. And they're just like,
Oh yeah.
and they're just like, I'm just gonna be here doing my thing, and you're like, yeah, you are. You're a good fishy. So yeah.
Thought I'd not had an encounter in the water yet.
Okay, all I'm finding is
Level
like,
40?
he's like, come on, big boy.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, they're called algae eaters though, so that's why they are like licking all the rocks in their cages.
Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. So they basically, you know, clean the tanks.
Yeah, kinda. But yeah, that's just it. That's a thing.
Oh, I just love your ride. Can I have it if I win? No, you certainly may not.
I mean, buy me a drink first.
Do you know how much blood, sweat and tears went into me getting this Lapras?
As much as it is for you for getting Leech Life.
I was going to say toppling an entire criminal organisation, but sure.
I mean, it's not the entire criminal organisation yet.
About 75% of it. Maybe even 90%.
I don't know, you've not done the power plant either.
Power plant's not important.
It's still a rocket thing.
No, it's not. You're thinking of Gen 2.
Am I?
Yeah. Says the mysterious part before you can do Misty's Gym.
Maybe.
Guess you need the mysterious parts, then go and do the power plant, and then you get to go to Misty's Gym. I think. I might be misremembering, but I feel like that's Gen 2.
I have no idea. It's been such a long time since I've played any Pokemon game, and all I'm doing currently is watching you play a Pokemon game. And then
And loving the hell out of it.
And then like talking completely out of my behind whilst you do that. Which, you know,
I believe the phrase you're looking for is chatting random breeze.
Mine is more eloquent.
Excuse me, mine's not.
No.
No need to look so shocked. I talk to you. These waters are treacherous.
You're talking to what looks like a giant seal, which is actually a giant fish with a rock on its back.
I'm a Lapras.
Actually, that's a good point. What is Lapras?
Some kind of plesiosaur.
Yeah, but like, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, most of the Pokemon were taken from things that actually exist in the world at the time. So.
Nah, man, it's a plesiosaur. Like a, you know, existed at the time of dinosaurs. Big. Basically look exactly like Lapras, even down to the, like, fins and stuff.
What I mean is, usually they're taken from things that actually, like most of the Pokemon from Gen 1 were taken from things that actually exist at the current time, not things that existed in a time before, you know.
The land before time, if you will.
I'm not making that reference. I refuse.
Again, you did it the other episode. I heard you with my own ear oils.
What, made a land before time reference?
Yeah.
I didn't
Can't
mean
remember
to.
what it was, but I definitely remember it.
I honestly didn't mean to then. It was completely accidental. I don't even remember Land Before Time that much, except for the little tiny one that goes, yep, yep, yep. Which I can't even remember their name.
They were bald, weren't they?
Yeah, and they had no teeth.
Yeah, that's the one.
But,
I don't know, very hazy.
But yeah, well, to be honest, Lapras doesn't look like a plesiosaur at all. It's got no fucking shell. But,
Are you sure about that? What, a
Yeah.
Plesiosaur doesn't, or Lapras doesn't?
Plesiosaur doesn't, Lapras does.
Well, you know, artistic license. It's a seat, isn't it?
It's a seat.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, you know what? Why not? It's just like, that's like just saying, oh yeah, you know what?
Why has Tentacruel got his arms folded?
Because he's upset with you. You disturbed his nap.
So, how could you? Do you mind? He just looks a bit miffed.
Maybe his favourite TV show was on, and then you had to get him out of his Pokeball just to fight you. You know.
Ooh, dangerous.
Dangerous. But yeah, but no, it's a case of like, most of the Pokemon in Pokemon actually existed in the current time or of some way, shape, and form, didn't they? Or
Yeah, in some way.
or were designed and then they made a Pokemon out of a design, like Voltorb and Electrode were made from the design of a Pokeball, which was designed specifically for the game.
Yeah.
But you know, Lapras was taken of something that wasn't around when we were, so you know. But then again,
Oh, Aerodactyl. That's another one.
yeah, and you could kind of say that Venusaur and I want to say Charmander weren't, but Charmander's just a lizard, isn't it? So that's kind of just,
Yeah.
that could be any lizard.
Yeah, Charizard's a bit more on the dragony side, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Gyarados. That's based on a Chinese dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's based off of something that's out of Chinese lore, so I guess that's kind of current, because they obviously use it in festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just seemed weird to me that they kind of went, oh yeah, here's this bunch of things that actually exist. We need more, because we ran out of ideas, and they'll just throw them in.
More? I talk to you.
No.
I can beat Pokemon at swimming.
You can beat Pokemon at swim. What Pokemon?
You know,
What?
like rock ground types.
I mean, what? That wasn't just me.
Oh, that weren't a trainer battle. It looked
No.
like it because
Yeah.
I like turned on the spot.
Yeah, I was just like, what? That just, like, basically you talk to him and he became a tentacle, and it's like, what? Doesn't make any sense.
So, oh, we've got a glitch going on. Mate, if this log's successful, we're definitely keeping the cameras rolling. I'm going to patch myself in a load of rare candies and try and break the game.
Don't break the game. Yeah, you know, I think there was one game had a really good hack in it at one point, like an anti-hack. That was, I think it was Spyro. I think it was Spyro 3 actually. It might have been 2. But it's basically, if you had an illegal copy of the game, it would mention about how bugs and glitches might happen. And then basically if you got at the last boss and it detected that it wasn't a correct version of the game, let's say.
Like a legit copy, like a pirated version or something.
Yeah. The game, what would happen, it would erase your data. And the game would crash, it would erase your data, and you would have to do it all over again.
Oh god, and then get back to that same point and then the same thing happened.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh dear.
So, I mean, it's a pretty good, like, concept. Like, that's pretty damn good for a game.
As far as anti-piracy measures go, that is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I bet it was a pain because, let's face it, everybody way back when used to do piracy stuff, and I don't care who you are, you might say that you didn't. You probably did. As in, like, you either played copied games or whatever when it was, like, PS1, PS2. Because games were expensive. And now people...
Yeah, especially for a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's a case of... And I know this might sound counterintuitive, everything's more like, weirdly enough, it's cheaper to get games.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially compared to back in the day.
Yeah, like games that were more expensive in comparison back then, because it was like, what, 30 quid for a game, but because of like how...
I'm more like 50. Like Mega Drive games were like 50 quid.
Oh, were they?
Like new ones, yeah.
PS1 games were like 30.
20 odd years ago.
Yeah.
Probably be more like 90.
Yeah, exactly.
Like adjusting for inflation.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, but it was a case of they were 30 for PS1. But, you know, either way, they were still really expensive, but it's now more readily accessible to be able to get those sort of games.
Yeah,
which is actually really nice, because case of it does make the things that we do as not just a hobby, but for like, as obviously to entertain people.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd just like to say, I just want to put it out there, we don't endorse stealing or piracy.
No, we don't.
Right, I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
And on that note, we will end there, I think.
Yep. So please join us. Oh, we'll wait for this first, because Richard just clearly couldn't help himself.
Bloody tentacle.
I mean, you could have used a rappel.
You can keep talking, mate. This won't take long.
Well, yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good one. Goodbye.
See you soon. Ruba.